speaker, I would like to bring up Jessica Doherty. Hi. Okay. So, I'm going to be honest with you. Life can really, suck sometimes. Everything's fine one minute, and the next your whole world is falling apart. It isn't fair. There isn't any order to the madness. At some point in your life, you may be faced with an obstacle that may seem impossible to overcome. But it is amazing what you can make it through when the only option is to survive. I have faced difficult obstacles younger than most. For those of you who are unaware, I fell ill in the 8th grade with a variety of illnesses with long names that I won't bore you with. As a type A student who had the delusion that the only way to achieve success was to have a 4.0, excel in extracurriculars, and achieve nothing less than curing cancer, missing weeks, sometimes months of school was like the worst thing to happen in the history of the universe. I have spent the last 5 years struggling with my health. And some days are better than others, and let me tell you, it is very difficult to be optimistic when everything is falling apart. I spent weeks in hospitals dealing with misdiagnosis after misdiagnosis. I was sick, and no one knew what was wrong, and I felt like I had lost everything that made me, me. I was so angry at the cards I'd been dealt and what I had to go through. The idea that life could be that cruel was disheartening. But here's the thing. I'm a survivor and a fighter and a very stubborn person, and I refused and continue to refuse to give up on my dreams. I wouldn't change what I've been through, for I have amassed a wisdom that only someone who has been to hell and back can have. Somehow I remain a hopeless optimist. I never lost hope in my recovery. I had faith in a brighter future. Sometimes it seems like the universe is against you, but I think those moments, your lowest, most challenging moments, are worth it because we get to experience this amazing, beautiful world. Life has not been easy on me, but I'm so lucky to have a loving family, the most amazing friends, who stood by me at my lowest moments, and a fantastic education. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be graduating today if it wasn't for Tamiscal, so thank you so much for giving me a chance. Our community is unbelievably lucky to have alternative schools like this at our disposal. In my 4 years of high school, I have learned it's okay to feel things. The good and the bad, it's all part of life. When I first got sick, I was great at plastering a smile on my face because I was afraid of showing weakness when everybody else seemed to have their lives together. But here's a little insight. They don't. I realized that I was not the only one wearing a fake smile to cover up personal struggles. It may seem at times that you are completely alone, but I assure you, others are struggling too, and very few people, if any, truly have their lives together. So cherish each day because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring, and treat others with kindness because you never know what battles they are fighting. We have time to figure things out and make mistakes and have fun. Don't take life so seriously, and don't be afraid to make mistakes because that's how we learn. It is perfectly okay to not be okay. So here we are, graduating high school, and I don't know about you guys, but I have no idea how to be an adult. And I honestly don't think adults know how to be an adult. Growing up and entering the world is exciting and completely terrifying. Just take it one step at a time and enjoy the journey. Take care of yourself because without your health, you have nothing. Trust me, I know firsthand. If you put your hand on your heart, you will feel it beating. Now, if you can't feel your heart beating, you should probably get that looked at, but most of us should be able to feel our hearts beating. So our hearts are beating, and we are here, and we are alive. I think we forget how extraordinary that is. Somehow, against all odds, we are here, and we are living and breathing. Don't forget how spectacular that is. Don't take it for granted or let it go to waste. Because life may not be easy or fair, but that does not mean it is not worth it. Thank you.